Hello guys, welcome. This is Linda here, and today I have something very interesting for you guys. I call it Taste the World Cup. And if you all know that June 11th is the beginning of the World Cup, which is the biggest international soccer or football tournament. So come alongside me as I try to share some of the recipes from the countries participating in this year's World Cup. For the first recipe, I'm sharing chocolate chip cookie from the USA. It's one of the most popular recipes or snack that you can have in the US. So for our chocolate chip cookies, we start with our dry ingredients. I have all-purpose flour. I'm going to add salt, baking soda, and baking powder. I'm going to put all this together for the salt and the baking powder and soda to be distributed well. Then I'm going to set it aside. For the next step, I'm going to cream butter, soften and room temperature butter with both brown sugar and white granulated sugar as well. I'm going to mix this until well mixed. The sugar and the butter has combined, so I'm going to add 2 eggs and some vanilla extract. And mix it again until it is light in color. As you can see, now looks light and fluffy. I'm going to scrape down the bowls. Then I'm going to add my dry ingredients. I'm now going to mix this until it's just combined. At this point, you don't want to overmix the cookies. Your mixture feels dry or looks dry, you can add a few drops of milk, a teaspoon at a time, to just make it a bit light. So I'm going to add my chocolate chip. Now our chocolate chip cookie batter is ready, and when I come back we're going to scoop them and bake them. I usually like to use ice cream scoop for easy measurements, and I'm going to scoop 2 cookies to form a 1 ball. This is going to be large cookies, but if you want a small size you can just use 1 scoop, and that should work as well. So I'm going to scoop this and place them well so that when they spread they don't bake into each other. I have the oven going already at 375 Fahrenheit, and I'm going to bake it between 8 and 10 minutes depending on your oven. So I'll say from 8 minutes you start monitoring it to see, because we don't want it to get burnt. But we want it immediately it starts browning, you take it out and you're going to get crispy at the edges and soft in the center. This is our first batch and I'm going to bake this in a 375 preheated oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. The chocolate chip cookie just came out of the oven. We're going to let it cool on this tray for about 5 minutes before transferring it to a cooling rack to completely cool down before serving. So our our chocolate chip cookies is ready. I've cooled down completely. To achieve this look, immediately I pulled the cookies from the oven. I added a few chocolate chips on top just to give it some visual appeal. So if you don't add anything, all the chocolate chip cookies are buried within the cookies and they appear plain. So to add some visual looks and aesthetics to it, you just immediately take it out of the oven, add a few chocolate chips or chunks on top of it, and it will melt into the cookies. And these are really delicious and very soft inside, and the edges are very crunchy as well. Very, very delicious. So if you are watching Team USA, this is a quick snack that you can make whilst enjoying the football. Thank you for watching and come back again for the next team recipe that we are going to make. And let me know in the comment section below the group stages, which teams are going to come on top and which teams are going to go home. Thank you.